Another magical twist to the stage. So much fun. We all love them. Make some noise for the ever so talented Daniel Rodriguez!
Thank you very much. Well, hello. Hello. Yes, my name is Daniel Rodriguez. In Spanish, it's pronounced Daniel Rodriguez. I know what you're thinking. This guy does not look Latino. He looks more like an Ivan Svensson than a Daniel Rodriguez. Well, my father was Cuban, my mother was Norwegian. What a combination. Can you imagine a restaurant serving Cuban, Norwegian cuisine? Their specialty would be something like black beans with reindeer sausage. I can see it on the menu now. Frijoles negro con Rudolph. Oh my gosh. I am a Denver native. I grew up as a white boy with blonde hair, blue eyes. I looked like a gringo with a Spanish last name. Back in those days, that usually meant you were either adopted at birth or my mother was a bit too friendly with the mailman. Not me. I did the research, and according to Ancestry.com, I am a 100% Cuba-Wegian doodle. Us Latinos all deal with the same problems. The real gringos get our names mixed up. It's true. I'll introduce myself as Daniel Rodriguez, and they'll think I said Daniel Fernandez, or David Martinez, or Jose Smith. No, it's Rodriguez. I look like my mother, but I act like my father. I walk like him. I snore like him, like a pig in heat. In fact, just the other day, I tucked my Grateful Dead t-shirt in my pants like he did, and I actually thought it looked good. My father used to love collecting things. He used to save everything, and when he had 3 or 4 of any one thing, he would call that a collection. His house was a cross between the TV shows Antique Roadshow and Hoarders. His most prized possession was his 1980s VHS tapes. They were all porn films. He had hundreds of them. I found out later on that he had a little side business going on. He was renting porn films to the guys at work. Yeah, porn films to the guys at work. And he actually was, at that time, the Blockbusters of the porn world, I tell you. Yeah. All he needed was a sign out front of the house that said, "Cockbusters, park round back." Well, I collect things too, just like my dad. In fact, I still have his VHS tapes. So, if you want to see some porn, hit me up later. Well, I am overweight. I haven't always been this way. I used to be 6 pounds, 11 ounces. My birth weight. It's been downhill ever since. Actually, I was a skinny guy for many years, but then I got married, had some kids, started a business, then bam, by age 45, I got the disease. Yeah, I'm not sure what it's called, but the symptoms are high stress and extreme alcohol tolerance. Oh, you've heard of it too. The doctor says that drinking too much alcohol causes you to eat more food. Well, kind of like cannabis, you get high, then you get the munchies for Taco Bell. Well, not me. When I've been drinking, I want a 5-course meal. I want the works because I've learned in my older age that 4 square meals a day keeps the hangovers away. So I am on a diet now, and I've got big goals. I hope someday to get back to my birth weight. So I'm still married to my first wife. We've been together now 39 years. People ask me, what's the secret to a long-lasting marriage? I tell them it's lots of hugs and kisses, long walks in the park, spend lots of time in bed together. Well, it's easy for me because it's one of the traits of the Cuba-Ouija doodle. Being married so long has awarded us 4 beautiful, wonderful children. Yeah. Well, it's a little more complicated than that. You see, when I married my wife, she was a package deal. She came with 2 children, and they were semi-grown at the time. Later on, we adopted 2 more children. They were semi-grown at the time. So I'm very proud to say that I raised 4 children, and I never did a diaper. But then came the grandkids, and there goes my perfect record. Don't get me wrong, grandkids are wonderful. They're great. In fact, when they come over to visit, I take control. Yep, we'll start the morning off, we'll go have a big breakfast, and then go get some ice cream. Then we'll go play in the park. And then we'll go get some ice cream. In the afternoon, we'll go to a ball game. And then go get some ice cream. And by nighttime, when they're tired and cranky, I give them back to their mom and dad. And they take them home because I've had a great time. So, another advantage of being married so long is my wife and I do a lot of things together. We also do our own things. We have our own hobbies and stuff. For example, one of her hobbies is cooking. One of my hobbies is eating her cooking. Another hobby of mine is performing and practicing magic tricks. Yeah, you know, like Houdini and David Blaine. In fact, I'm the luckiest guy in the world. That's because my wife lets me spend money on tricks and I can bring them home. You got it. So before I end my set, I thought maybe I could perform a magic trick for all of you tonight. Would you like to see some magic? Okay, we'll do that. Now to do this, though, I have to play the part of a magician. And this is a very special year coming up. 2026 marks 100 years since Harry Houdini's passing. Harry Houdini was a magician and also an escape artist, probably the most famous entertainer of his time. And in his honor, I would like to perform one of Houdini's escapes. Tonight, his most famous escape was the escaping from a straitjacket. And I'm going to honor that tonight, but instead of a straitjacket, because our budget is limited, I'm going to escape from my own jacket. Now to do this, I have to do like any good magician, and that is I'll need a couple volunteers that I promise not to I won't make you do silly things or that, but I do need to get a couple volunteers. Can I get the gentleman right there? Would you help me for a moment? Oh, that'd be wonderful. And maybe from this end, it's really difficult on the second row, and she's saying you can pick him. Yeah, that gentleman right there. Can we get both of our volunteers up here? Let's give them a round of applause. Hi there, let's get right here. There we go. And your first name, sir? Scott. This is Scott, and you are?
Andy.
Andy and Scott, I want to thank you both for volunteering so eagerly. Yeah. In just a moment, I'm going to escape from my jacket, and there are a few props, though, that we are going to need to prepare. And inside of this bag, I have the locks. Don't lock them yet, because I've got to put them in something that we're going to lock to. There's the other lock. You're in charge of the lock, sir.
All right.
And here are the chains that I will escape from. Now, what I'll have you do first is you're going to take the lock and you're going to lock the chain way down. Yeah, that's good. Right there. Yeah, that's good. Just go ahead and lock it. That's good. Lock it all the way, but before you look, oh, that's okay. That's just okay. Okay, I'm going to let you do the other side as well. And let's see, go ahead and, that wasn't very tight on the other one. It might go a little tighter. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's tight. Okay, that's like real tight. Okay. That makes up for it. Okay. All right. Now, I'll tell you what. What's going to happen next is you know what? This side here, I'm going to have you take the key. You're going to undo it, and we'll make it a little tighter. That's so loose that it won't look magical. So pretend like you're struggling removing the lock. You did wonderful. Take it all the way out. Take the lock all the way out. Okay, I'm even going to make it more difficult. I'll put the key back in here. I'm going to do this from behind my back. Okay, so this is a little difficult for me to see what's going on. But if you would go ahead and see if you can
Locked it?
yeah, lock it like that. Make it nice and tight. You can move my jacket around if you need to. I don't think you want the sleeve of the jacket there. Yeah, you got it. Okay, go ahead and lock it in really good. Sometime tonight would be excellent. Have you done so?
No.
Okay. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. Okay, so now this makes it nearly impossible. Even if I had extra keys in my pocket, I would be challenged. What I'm going to do is have you, sir, first check to make sure that they are on securely.
Well,
Look good?
I think you're good.
Okay, I'm going to have you take this microphone and you're going to place it right about there in front of this curtain. The whole thing. I'll take the stand and the whole thing. Yeah, and sir, if you'll come over and stand on this side, you're going to stand on that side right here. You'll see there are two ropes. You're going to grab the ropes with your one hand on each rope. And you're going to lift it up so you're kind of, hold on to the rope. See, you kind of made a makeshift backdrop for me. So what's going to happen in a moment is I'm going to have you raise the curtain all the way so that I'm completely hidden. And then when I tell you to drop it, then you will drop the curtain. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, so here we go. First of all, go ahead and drop it down so everybody can see I'm still tangled in here. Okay. All right, go ahead and what I'm going to have you do is you're going to raise the curtain all the way. Go ahead and raise the curtain, if you would, please, all the way. That's it. You got it? Okay, now what's going to happen in just a moment is I'm going to have you lower the curtain. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, on the count of three. But first thing I want to do, let's lower it one more time. I just want you to see that I'm still here. I still lower it all the way. You can see that my hands are still tangled inside of it. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do it one more time. This time, what I'm going to have you do is you're going to raise it up, and on the count of three, you will actually lower it. Okay? All right, here we go. On the count of three. 1, 1.5. 2, 2.5, and I think we're about there. Go ahead and lower 3. That's it. You got to lower it all the way, just like that. I'm kind of there. I'm not quite there yet. Take this. I'm sorry. I didn't have quite enough time. If you'll grab your keys, yes. We're going to try this one more time. Okay, this time I'll tell you when to raise it, though. When you raise it, I want you to raise it all the way so that I can't see my audience, okay? All right, here we go. All right, I'm really tangled up here, I'll tell you. Okay, all right, ready? Go ahead and raise it up. Let's see if we can do it one more time. Raise it up, and I'm going to, in a moment, I'll count to 3, and then that should make it work. Okay. All right, I think we've got it. I'm now going to count to 3, and we should have this. Okay. All right, is everybody ready? Get ready to lower it on the count of 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and lower it. And, I almost have it. But raise it one more time. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. here. Yeah, okay. Raise it up one more time. This time, I think we should be able to get it this time. Okay, here we go. I think we've got it, folks. On the count of 3, ready? Ouch! Oh, lower, all the way. 4, oh my gosh. I think something's wrong here. All right, raise it up. We gotta figure this one out. This is not funny. Raise it all the way up. Okay, now on the count of 3, I want you to go ahead and lower it all the way. Here we go. Are you ready? 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Take it off like that. Take it off. Take it off. I'm still tied up. There we go. All right, if you go inside here, take the keys out. Oh my gosh. I'll let you untie. Woo! Okay. You both did a fantastic job. Oh. Okay, gotta get this one here. Yeah, you got it? Okay. Sometime today would be fine. There we go. Okay. That's what happens when you do it tight. You were wonderful. Thank you very much for helping out. My name's Daniel Rodriguez. Thank you all. I would like to show you the world's fastest magic trick. Would you like to see it?
Yes.
Would you like to see it again? Okay, I'll slow it down. I actually call this the famous rope trick. You're probably wondering why I call this the famous rope trick. That's because it's famous. And it's done with a piece of rope. Actually, this is kind of magic rope, because even though it looks as though it's got 2 ends and 1 middle, if you can't find the ends, you don't know where the middle goes. Oh, oh my gosh, I just lost the end of the trick. Oh my gosh. Yeah, save your applause, I have a weak finish, okay. Oh, wait a second, I do have a pair of scissors. Here we go. Cut it just like that. Here you go, the famous 1 rope trick. At this time, I'd like to show you the ever-famous 2 rope trick, where I turn this 1 piece of rope into 2 pieces of rope. And here's how it's done. First of all, I find the middle of the rope, and then I'll cut it in half with a real pair of scissors. Watch close. 1 pair of scissors, 1 piece of rope, 1 cut, but magically, I have 2 ropes. Thank you. Oh no, don't worry, it gets better. All right. 2 pieces of rope. I'll now show you how it's a better trick, because I'm going to turn these 2 ropes back into 1. That would be a better trick, yeah. So here's how I do it. I'll take 2 of the ends, tie them together in a knot. I'll tie them together in another knot. And now we have a knotty trick. Get it? A knotty trick? That was not funny. Neither was that one. Okay, that's all right, tell you what, I got to get rid of the knot, and I have an idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have Lexi over here in the corner help. You're going to stay right there, Lexi, and I'm going to let you hold on to the end of the rope. Hold really, really tight, because we might play tug of war. Now, the reason it didn't work is I didn't cut the rope precisely, almost exactly in the middle. See, if you notice, it's a little bit too far down. Now, if I would have cut it exactly in the middle, the knot would have been up here, then the trick would work. But once in a while, I'll go too far down and it just won't work. Other times, I won't be paying attention and the knot will end up here or even further. Well, you can let go for a moment, Lexi. You remember just a moment ago I cut the rope near the middle? Well, now, not only is the knot near the end, but if you look close, you will see that the cut is near the end as well. Tell you what, Lexi, I'm going to let you take this small piece of rope. You get to keep it, all right? Now you can tell everybody that you got the short end of that trick. You've all seen the famous 1 rope trick and the ever-famous 2 rope trick. Don't blink your eyes as I now entertain you with the infamous 3 rope trick. And it's done with 1 piece of rope. But if I take this 1 rope and go 2/3 down and bring it 1/3 up, that's 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. If you do the math, that's a whole piece of rope. And of course, I've got to get the scissors, and watch close. One piece of rope, one pair of scissors. This time only 2 cuts. 1, 2. But I have 3 ropes. Thank you. All right, I know what you're doing. You're watching close and you're saying, what is he doing? Well, that's rope number 1. There's rope number 2, rope number 3. I've got a question for you. What do you think happens when I do this?
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing, but it looks funny. No, actually the magic happens. If you look close, you'll see that the ropes don't look the same size anymore. In fact, this rope looks really long. That rope looks really short. This one is just about right. 3 different ropes. Now, I had told you earlier about my grandchildren. Well, I'd like to share with you a story I share with them. You'll all know it. Once upon a time, there were 3 bears, very wise. Baby, Mommy, and Daddy, each of a different size. And when time came to hibernate, they curled snout to snout. They went to sleep in their little cave. Just their toes hung out. When Mother Nature found them, she saw with great surprise that toe to toe and snout to snout, no difference in their size.
Oh.
But Mother Nature can't be fooled. She's really very wise. She quickly flipped them back in time to become their proper size. Mommy, Baby, and Daddy, each of a different size. Thank you. Well, you guys have seen so much cool magic tonight. I think it's time that I'll perform an effect and then actually teach you the magic trick. Would you like to learn a trick tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. First I'll perform, and then I will teach you the effect. And this is the magic trick that is done with a magical piece of paper, a napkin. Now, if I were to take this napkin and tear it in half, and then tear it into quarters, and then into some small change, watch close. What I'm going to do is magical. I'm going to take the napkin, and I need to get a magic wand and tap those pieces. Tap them once, twice, 3 times. And the magic happens. All the torn pieces have restored themselves as in the beginning.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, I promised I'd teach you how it's done, and here's how it's done. What I did when you weren't watching, I walked onto the stage and I put this napkin rolled up into my hand, and I palmed it like this. Now, it's very important that when you palm it in your hand, that you hold your hand in a natural position so no one can tell there's anything in it. Then it's time to perform, and you get out another napkin. Now, it's very important when you show the audience the other napkin that you do not, under any condition, let them see the napkin palmed in the hand. Now, I can shred the napkin into little pieces like this, being careful not to expose the solid napkin in my hand. Okay, now, here's where the magic happens. It's called misdirection. Well, in my case, that would be Mr. Direction, but you get the idea. I'll take the torn pieces and I put them in my hand, and I misdirect you by moving my hand around here, fumbling for the magic wand. You all looked down here, didn't you? And that's where I switch the torn pieces for the solid piece. See, you weren't even noticing that. Now I can tap the pieces 3 times, but the magic's already happened. I switched them, and I can show you that the napkin has restored itself as in the beginning. Any questions? Isn't that cool? Yeah. Now, once in a while, someone in the audience might catch a glimpse of the torn pieces. Now, when that happens, there's really only one thing that you can do, and that is you have to take that magic wand, tap the torn pieces once, twice, 3 times, and the torn pieces, they too have restored themselves as in the beginning. And that's the napkin trick. Okay. At this time, I would like to, I kind of taught you a trick, and I'm often asked, how do magicians learn magic? Well, we read books on magic. We'll go to magic shops, and they'll show us the effect, and we'll read the instructions and learn them. And another way is on the internet. Yeah, you can watch and you can listen and learn magic tricks on the internet. The other day, I was on the internet, and I saw a magic trick for sale, and I bought it, and it was all on tape. Yeah, it was an old trick. That's why I say it was on tape. It wasn't really digital. So anyway, I brought it with me, and it's brand new. I'm going to follow the instructions, and with your help, maybe we'll have a success. We'll go ahead and play that, and let's see how it works.
Hello and welcome to Acme Magic. Today you are going to learn the famous $100 bottle and glass trick. For this trick you will need 2 tubes, 1 bottle, and 1 glass. You won't need that extra bottle, save that for later. The idea of this trick is to make a bottle change places with a glass and a glass change places with a bottle. In order for this trick to be successful, the glass must be the same distance from the bottle as the bottle is from the glass. Now, let's start the trick. Cover the bottle with 1 tube and the glass with the other. Make a magical gesture. Don't overact. And the bottle and the glass have changed places. Don't lift the tubes yet. You are only going to pretend they change places. That's the $100 secret. You only pretend they change places. Now, let's start over. Cover the bottle with 1 tube and the glass with the other. Make a magical gesture, and the glass and the bottle have changed places. Remember the secret. Now, the hard part is making them change back. Make a magical gesture, and now you can lift the tube, showing they are back in their original position. You've just learned the famous $100 bottle and glass trick. I know what you're thinking. Money well spent. Sometimes your audience won't be fooled by this method, so you have to try another approach. Again, cover the bottle, cover the glass, make a magical gesture, showing the bottle becomes a glass, and the glass becomes a bottle, and back again. Any questions? Now remember, the tube on the left is the tube that goes over the bottle, and the tube on the right, hey, wait a minute, that's too many bottles. The tube on the right goes over the glass, which immediately makes the glass become the bottle, and the bottle become the glass. Now remember, the tube on the right is the tube that goes over the bottle, and the tube on your left, that's too many bottles. The tube on your left goes over the glass, which immediately makes the bottle become the glass, and the glass become the bottle. Now, it is also possible to do the trick using just 1 tube, 1 bottle, and 1 glass. Cover the glass with a tube, which immediately becomes the bottle, and the bottle becomes, you guessed it, the glass. But to do that, you need another bottle. You see, the tube covers the glass, which immediately becomes the bottle, and the bottle becomes, you guessed it, the glass. But to do that, you need another bottle. Do you have any questions? At this point, some people might ask how the trick works. Some people might know how the trick works, and most people really don't care. They will often accuse you of using more than 1 glass. Of course, you know there is never more than 1 glass. Maybe another bottle, or 2, but never an extra glass. Of course, for this trick to really work, you know you'll need 2 more bottles. Sometimes you won't even use a glass. Now you've just learned the famous $100 bottle and glass trick. Remember, don't tell the audience how it works.
Oh my God. I really want to thank all of you for spending time tonight at Gnarly's to see some magic. And especially those of you who came, especially to see the acts and to see my performance, I would like to end with a very special message. Being an entertainer is a unique opportunity which lets me bring joy into your lives. So, if I can bring a little happiness into your life, I will, because there's nothing that makes me feel better. My name's Daniel Rodriguez. Thank you all.